In early July 2013, St. Petersburg once again welcomed all major experts in shipbuilding, naval equipment and armaments from all over the world. Over the past decade, the St. Petersburg International Maritime Defence Show has been shaping, to a large extent, the look and feel of the naval vessel building industry worldwide. It's here that all cutting-edge trends appear, where all major contracts are settled and business and technological alliances are created. In other words, this event has been determining the overall climate on the market of naval equipment for many years ahead. Cutting-edge naval research projects and new armaments represented at the show help exchange state-of-the-art technologies, ideas and experience. This event facilitates modernization of the Russian Navy and the shipbuilding sector and stimulates innovative development in many areas of science and manufacturing. Traditionally, the event has been showcasing the great potential of the Russian defense sector and the high level of our leading project and design institutes. The geography of the event is expansive, from the east to the west. By cooperation to peace and progress is the motto of the International Maritime Defence Show. This grandiose event has a unique format that brings together in the same event demonstration of new naval armaments and equipment, exhibition of new military products manufactured by Russian and foreign companies, scientific conferences, seminars, presentations and other congress and business events, VIP negotiations and tours of defence sector enterprises for foreign delegations. The opening ceremony of the 6th show was attended by Vice Premier of the Russian Federation, Dmitry Olegovich Rogozin, Governor of St. Petersburg, Georgy Sergeyevich Poltavchenko, Member of the Federation Council, Chairman of the Committee for Chamber Rules and Activities of the Federation Council of the Russian Federation Federal Assembly, Vadim Albertovich Tyulpanov, Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade of the Russian Federation, Alexei Lvovich Rachmanov, Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Navy, Admiral Viktor Viktorovich Chirkov, and other officials. Some opening remarks were presented by Vice Premier of the Russian Federation, Dmitry Olegovich Rogozin. He said that the busy schedule of the events, its numerous business meetings and conferences, will give participants and guests many opportunities to agree on new joint projects in the sphere of armaments and arms maintenance and modernization projects. This event will help further development of military and technical partnerships and close international industrial cooperation. The major part of the event was the exhibition section. Various enterprises and organizations presented extensive information, simulations, models, and full-scale samples of their products. Among the exhibitors were Russian Technology State Corporation, Rosaboron Export OJSC, Spa Karat OJSC. The stand of the United Shipbuilding Corporation JSC stood out from among other exhibitors. Today, the company unites 80% of all shipbuilding projects in Russia. The corporation has brought together the best shipbuilding companies, ship repair enterprises and design offices. In the military shipbuilding sector, the company focuses on the needs of the Russian Navy, helps design and build the Russian Navy of the 21st century. A considerable share of all military products made by the USC is exported. Especially popular among the foreign delegations were the expositions of Concern Ocean Pribor JSC, Concern Electro Pribor JSC, Concern Avrora JSC, FSUE Krylov State Research Center. Experts visiting the exhibition were especially interested in the exhibits by Almaz Shipbuilding Company OJSC, Shipbuilding and Ship Repair Technology Center JSC, SPA Pusk. The exhibitors at the event included not only companies supplying equipment, machinery, electronic parts and information technologies, but also providers of consulting, financial and insurance services in the sphere of ship design, construction and armaments. Concern Sea Underwater Weapon Гидроприбор OJSC presented at its booth various samples of new anti-surface ship and naval anti-submarine armaments. International delegations were very much interested in the products of Concern Granit Electron, Concern More Informed System Agat, and many other Russian designers and manufacturers of electronic equipment. The participants also expressed vivid interest in the exhibited safety and firefighting equipment. Of particular interest to many visitors were the exhibits of German companies: MTU, Atlas Elektronik, Bauer Compressor; French companies, DCNS, Thales. The attending experts showed vivid interest in the projects presented by American, Italian, Indian, Belgian, Croatian and Finnish companies and companies from other participating countries of the world. A total of 36 ships and vessels were anchored at the piers of the ship terminal, including 9 ships and cutter boats of the Russian Navy and Border Guard Service of the Russian Federation. These ships included Boyki Corvette, Project 20380, Makhachkala Small Gunnery Ship, Project 21630, Cerna D-67 Assault Landing Craft on an Air Cavern, Project 11771, Sobol Patrol Boat, Project 12200, Mangust Patrol Boat, Project 12150, 3 foreign combat vessels, Dolphin Submarine of the Royal Navy of the Netherlands, Evertsen Frigate of the Royal Navy of the Netherlands, Arctowski Ship of the Polish Navy. Also represented were ships and cutter boats made by enterprises participating in the event. Rzhevka Training Range hosted traditional live fire exercises attended by company managers, members of official foreign delegations and representatives of the media. The following naval artillery systems were represented: 130mm naval gun AK-130, 100mm naval gun AK-100, 76mm naval gun AK-176M, 30mm naval gun AK-230M, 30mm light naval gun AK-306, 30mm duet naval gun AK-630M2, 30mm automatic naval gun AK-630M. Russkie Vityazi Striji and Rus fighter jet Aces offered their virtuoso flying exercises with the most difficult aerial acrobatics for enjoyment of the many participants and guests of the event. The stunning program was also seen by thousands of St. Petersburg residents. The exercises over the waters of the Gulf of Finland show the ease and grace of the jet fighter plane Aces to the delight of everyone who attended the event. Guests and participants of the IMDS 2013 will remember the unforgettable air show for a long time. The show also included 2 traditional regattas. Winners were awarded IMDS 2013 special prizes. The exhibition centre also hosted dozens of congress and business events. These included 5 research and practical conferences, 9 presentations, 4 seminars, 2 press conferences. The organiser of the International Maritime Defence Show 2013, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of the Russian Federation, with the participation of the Ministry of Defence of the Russian Federation, the Federal Service of Military and Technical Cooperation, Rosoboronexport OJSC, the Government of St. Petersburg and the General Partner of IMDS, Morskoy Salon JSC, have made a tremendous effort to complete the entire programme of the show and make it the largest and most diverse event in its history. The International Maritime Defence Show has been regularly held in St. Petersburg for 12 years. Much has changed over this time. The high professionalism of the organisers and interest in the event's programme expressed by the Russian and international participants have contributed to the ongoing growth of all the indicators of the event. This year, the show was attended by 457 companies from 31 countries and 75 delegations from 51 countries. Attending the event were 5 ministers of defence and 14 naval commanders-in-chief of foreign countries and other high-ranking officials. The best of the best were awarded diplomas and gifts. After the 6th show, we can safely say that IMDS 2013 has made its significant contribution to reinforcing international business contacts, scientific and technical cooperation, and Russia has once again confirmed its status as a great maritime nation. We're looking forward now to July 2015, when the 7th International Maritime Defence Show returns again to St. Petersburg. We'll meet again in St. Petersburg.